Garage. I'm your host, Aidan Haynes.
And I'm Aidan's father, Mark.
Before we start the video, we'd like for you to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you can stay updated on our latest videos. The first thing I want to say is I just want to thank everyone, all our listeners, for tuning in. You realistically could have chose any other podcasters to listen to, but we're grateful and we're thankful for you for choosing to listen to us and spend the day with us as now. Let's start by introducing ourselves. Okay, so my name is Aidan Haynes. I'm 19 years old. I was born on February 20th, 2006. I'm an artist, big car guy, big Transformers fan, roll out. Cars is my favorite movie of all time. Ka-chow. I won an award at the Southern Nationals for my Mater model. I'm very big on my faith. I love Jesus.
Well, my name is Mark Haynes. I'm Aidan's father. I'm basically a automotive and racing artist in my spare time. That's what I enjoy doing as a hobby. I do a lot of race car prints and stock cars mainly. I'm a big automotive enthusiast. I'm a big racing enthusiast. I have a 1978 Trans Am that I've had for 35 years. Me and Aidan enjoy getting out to car shows once in a while and cruise ins whenever we get some spare time. I'm a big movie buff, and you can probably put it together with the Trans Am. My favorite movie of all time, Smokey and the Bandit. I'm also kind of a Star Wars nerd. I enjoy all the Star Wars movies and TV shows and whatnot. Basically in my spare time, I enjoy drawing. Aidan's an artist. I'm an artist. I enjoy building model cars. I think we'll cover some model car builds and some of our artwork and a lot of other things with our podcast. And with that being said, I also enjoy traveling and seeing new things with my family. We recently took a trip to New York City for the first time, where I saw the Statue of Liberty for the very first time. It was something on my bucket list. We all got to see it together. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, we did.
So
it was an amazing trip.
It was a great trip. So that's a little bit about me. I hope I covered most of it for a good introduction, and so off we go with the rest of the podcast here.
Why don't we play a game of who's most likely to? So how it works is we ask the question of who's most likely to do this, and you point at each other decide who's most likely to do it. So starting with who's most likely to trip over nothing.
Probably me, because I'm a lot older than you.
Yes, and taller and chubbier.
Well, we didn't need. I don't think they need you to tell them that.
Come on, it adds a little bit of comedy. It adds realism.
All right, okay. So
who's most likely to laugh at their own joke?
Probably you.
Yeah.
Probably you. Yeah. Probably left your own joke. All right, what's next?
Who's most likely to bring snacks to a party?
Probably me, because I'm always the one that has to buy them.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, probably me.
Who's most likely to get lost in their own neighborhood?
I think I have a pretty good sense of direction. So, what about you? Do you think you would get lost in our own neighborhood?
I'd say.
I got us through New York City last week.
Yeah.
I got us from.
Yeah.
I got us from Newport, Rhode Island, to the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. So we'll just say we're equal on that.
Yeah, equal on that. Who's most likely to write a best-selling fantasy novel?
That would probably be you. Yeah, you're the creative one here.
Yes.
I'm kind of set in my ways. So.
Mm-hmm. Who's most likely to invent a new holiday?
A new holiday? Well, I like my days off, so I could probably invent holidays for a lot of different reasons.
I'd say we're equal on that.
And judging by all the holidays today that are put out there for different things, why not have another holiday?
Who's most likely to name their pet something bizarre?
I think that would be you.
Mm-hmm. Yes. As because one day Because one day my dream dog, well, like aside from a pug, my dream dog is an Irish terrier, and one day I want to name it Inferno. So yeah, I'd definitely say it'd be me.
An Irish pub.
No,
Irish
an Irish
pug.
terrier.
An Irish terrier named Volcano.
Inferno.
Inferno.
Yes.
So maybe one day we can bring our dog on here.
Zeke.
Yeah, who's a 15-and-a-half-year-old miniature schnauzer named Zeke.
We bring him in now. Well, we could bring him in now if he wanted to, but he's not at the door right now. So.
Yeah, plus he probably needs a bath, so we'll just skip that part for
But maybe another episode we can bring him in.
Maybe so. Well, carry on. What was it? What other questions we got?
Who's most likely to turn their life into a musical?
That would be you.
Yes. As my sister and I are big into musicals, so yeah, definitely me. Yeah, I don't mean to sound crazy, but I kind of already live like my life like a movie already as is, so might as well be me. Who's most likely to create a viral podcast episode?
That would probably be you, because you're the one
who started this podcast.
Yes, the one who started this podcast. I don't know anything about podcasts other than I watch Dale Jr.'s podcast.
Yes.
That I'll know it with racing podcasts. That's really about it. I don't watch political podcasts or anything like that.
Yeah.
I do. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just here because you asked me to be here.
Yes.
And if it goes viral, great.
Yes.
Great. It's never too late to be a superstar. Okay. What's next?
Who's most likely to start their own business? I'd say we're equal on that.
Well, so I guess one thing I probably should have said about me in the opening, right, is that I've been in the power industry for over 30 years, working for the man, right? So now looking back, since I started drawing a couple of years ago, and it's easy to get my age and look back and think, oh, I wish I'd have done this and that. But if I had it to do over again, I think I would have pursued some sort of art or marketing business and started my own business. But then again, I started the art thing, and it's never too late to have a second gig. I'm planning on retiring here in a few years and
hopefully
just draw race cars. But you are young and plenty of time to start your own business. And
hopefully this will be the start of that business. You never know.
He's available and needs a job if anyone's watching. So, hear his laughter there. All right. So anyway,
who's most likely to run for office?
Probably neither one of us. Very unlikely. Don't you think you might run for office one day?
Maybe.
All right. So we're
who's okay. Go. What were you gonna say?
I'm definitely not running for office for anything.
You never know. Anything's possible. Who's most... You can read it if you want.
Who's most likely to quit their job and travel the world?
I'd say both of us, really.
Quit my job. Well, I would like to retire from my job soon, hopefully in about 4 more years.
Yeah.
And I'd like to do more traveling. I'll get on a plane and see some things in this world, so there you go.
Who's most likely to hang on, let me see this one. Who's most likely to give a TED Talk?
What is a TED Talk?
It's like a video where someone it's like a public speaking event, and like on YouTube where I probably where it's basically like speech or a public speaking event, like voicing your opinion on something. Okay. You'd have to look it up, but
who's most likely to give a TED Talk? Probably you.
Yeah.
Right.
I have a lot of ideas and
he has a lot of ideas
that I'd like to share with people. So
when he was little, we didn't think he was ever going to talk.
Yeah. A lot of creative ideas that I would really like to share with people. Oh, and who knows? Maybe I will one day. Who's most likely to become famous overnight?
That guy. Yeah, that guy. I'll ride your coattails if you become famous.
Ha. You're very funny. Who's most likely to cry during a movie?
Oh, this is the heartfelt and personal section of this.
Yes.
Who's most likely to cry during a movie? I've never cried during a movie.
Maybe sometimes it's me, but again, it depends on what movie we're talking about, but or what scene we're talking about. But yeah, I guess by default, me. Who's most likely to remember everyone's birthday? I'd say both of us.
Yeah, I think we do a pretty good job remembering birthdays around here. There's always Wilson's cake from our local bakery.
Yes, as Wilson's cake. You
So
guys gotta try it when you.
we'll give them a little plug here. See, Wilson's cake and bake. Wilson's has been around since way before I was a little kid here in
Yes.
the here in Warner Robins. The best cake
They
you'll
have the
get
best cakes, the best
anywhere.
desserts you can think of, better than any dessert or pastry you could ever think about, like in the world, in the U.S.
Right. So
As
Wilson's, if you're watching, there's a little plug for you on our podcast here.
who's most likely to write a heartfelt letter?
Well, first of all, your generation don't you guys don't write letters anymore. You all text things. So
Real.
right. So back in our
Even though I
day,
don't have a phone like most people do,
well,
I tend to stay off social media most of the time.
yeah. Well, sometimes you do. The letter, probably I might write a letter once in a
Yeah.
while, but yeah, I don't know how heartfelt it is. But I wrote a few letters back in the old days.
Yeah. Who's most likely to adopt a stray animal?
Yeah, but I would say no, so you wouldn't be adopting any more stray animals. We have Zeke, so that's
Yeah.
one. But it would be your Aunt Sherry because she can't help but, she's she would be the one to adopt.
Yeah.
I know we're not talking about her. We're just talking
Yeah.
about me and you.
Yeah.
So if you were on your own, you would probably adopt.
Yeah.
But you're still here living with me, and I'm like, no more animals.
Obviously.
One animal's enough.
Yeah. Who's most likely to give the best advice?
Who do you think?
I'd say both of us equally.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, both of us equally give the best advice. So
who's most likely?
I wouldn't come to me about anything.
hey, they can come to both of us for best advice.
Not my problem. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right.
Who's most likely to go skydiving? Ooh.
Not me.
Neither of us.
No
Neither
reason.
of us.
There's really not much reason for me to get on an airplane. But after this weekend's drive to Rhode Island, your mom said we would definitely fly. And I believe I would too. But I'm not getting off of a perfectly good airplane. So
no, we are not.
No desire. That's never been on my bucket list. And, so no skydiving.
No.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to move to a new country on a whim? I'd say both of us.
Probably not leaving the good old USA here.
Yeah.
But
then again, it would be harder to adapt to a new language.
I've always wanted to visit England and Scotland and Ireland. Who knows? I might like it over there. I would miss the cars. But of course, we did see this weekend, right, on the subject of cars when we were in Rhode Island.
Yes, we saw a lot of great cars there.
Right, they were.
Man, I was so jealous. I was so jealous.
It just so happened they were having Motor Week.
I know.
And
Corvette Corral and the Jay Leno was there, and Wayne Carini.
Wayne Carini was there, right? If you've ever seen Chasing Classic Cars, one of my favorite shows.
And hopefully
and Ray Evernham, who was Jeff Gordon's crew chief for all those wins and championships. I'm walking down the street, and I look up, and Ray Evernham walks right by me. But I'm not the kind of guy to go, "Hey Ray, can I get an autograph?"
I would. I
was
would.
not that guy. I did go, "Hey, there's Ray Evernham," But anyway, he was
I would probably do that. I would probably do that if I had more of an attachment to him, like.
Right, you didn't know who he was. I pointed him out to you. Right, but anyway. I knew who he was.
But yeah, if it was someone I had more of an attachment to, then I would stop by and say hi.
He's a big car guy. Not only was he a winning crew chief, but he had a show called Americana, I think, and he restores a lot of vintage race cars, as well as some of the cars off from the American Graffiti movie, the original. But anyway, so moving on.
Who's most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse? Ooh.
I don't know. Zombie apocalypse.
I take out every zombie that's stood in my way.
I've seen a lot of zombie shows. I guess The Walking Dead, which is filmed right here in
Yeah,
Georgia.
yeah.
Um, and I don't know how long that would last. Really, I hope it doesn't get to that. So I would say that maybe you can negotiate better with them than me. So anyway, all right.
Yeah. Who's most likely to explore a haunted house?
You, I guess, because I don't have any need to. I don't have any need to go do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Halloween. It's getting to be close to Halloween here.
Yes.
In a couple
Funny
weeks,
enough.
right? Because it's October,
Mm-hmm.
and they're advertising all the
Yeah.
haunted houses around.
Yeah.
I don't want to go do that. But when I was a teenager, I did. As a kid, we'd have these little haunted houses, and of course, you'd want to go and hang out with your friends, and
Yeah.
I would then. Don't really want to do that. Now I just want to sit watch Charlie Brown, The Great Pumpkin, and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So what
Who's most likely to get a spontaneous tattoo? Ooh. I think
the answer for him better be not me.
No.
And
neither of us.
Yeah, I don't want to talk bad about tattoos. I'm just not.
No disrespect to people who have tattoos.
No disrespect. I'm not.
It's just not our gig, It's not our thing. No disrespect for people who like tattoos, but we respect them, we love them, but it's not for us. But yeah. Anything else we'd like to say on here?
Well, this was we're going to try to come up with some creative content. We've never done this before.
This is our first time.
It's our first time.
We can't wait.
We got some. We got a cheap stand and off of Amazon, and we got a Ring camera, and everything looks. It's coming along. Hopefully, we'll get better as we go.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Here's Aidan's nifty
logo. Aidan's garage.
We have it on the TV. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was really creative in that,
and we can't wait to come out with more episodes and have more of you guys watch them and get to know us more. Okay.
And weeks ahead, we'll cover different things from some of our artwork. Aidan's amazing art artist. This picture of a Corvette in the background he drew. We'll cover
love Corvettes.
Right.
Love Corvettes.
Big Corvette fan. We don't own one. We'd like to own one.
One day.
If anybody's selling a nice C6 really cheap.
And we'll bring more people on here in future episodes. So yeah. We can't wait. It's gonna need to go on this journey with you guys. We'll come out with more videos. So yeah. That was Aidan's Garage. See you next time.
Bye.
And feel free to follow us on all our socials. Aidan Haynes on TikTok and Instagram.
And on Facebook, you can follow me at Mark Haynes, Racing and Automotive Artist.